Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a green bean stew or a green bean bredie. This is 500 grams of lamb, they're lamb chops. I'm still going to cut them up into little pieces and get rid of some of the fat. This is a can of whole peeled tomatoes. I'm going to chop the tomatoes up. That is a 600 gram bag of green beans. I'm going to chop those up. You can use more if you like, but this is what I have. I'm going to chop up a big onion and I'm going to grate 2 garlic cloves. They're fairly big, and a piece of ginger like that. But for those of you who have never prepared green beans before, you need to do them individually. So you can take out a couple and put them down. Then you need to look at your green bean and see if there are any holes in. If there are any holes in the green bean, then there's a very good chance there's an insect in that. You need to feel whether the bean is hard. If half of it is hard and half is soft, you can cut off the soft part. But if the bean is fine, you just cut off a bit of the top and cut off a bit of the bottom. And then when my uncle used to make green beans, he used to chop them finely like that, but I don't like it, so I'm chopping it about a centimeter. So I've prepared everything I've said. I forgot to say you needed 2 chilies as well. I took the seeds out of the chilies and I just chopped them up into big pieces. So now I want to put everything in the pot. I'm going to start with 3 bay leaves, a stick of cinnamon, and 4 cloves in about 2 tablespoons of oil. And I'm going to add my onion and the chilies. I won't add the garlic and ginger yet because at this stage, if I grated them, so if I chopped them, I would have added them now. But if you grate them, they might burn. So I'm not going to add them yet. I'm just going to let that brown for about 5 minutes. So you can see the onions have browned nicely. Next I'm going to put in the meat. But before I do that, just something about the chilies. If you would like your stew nice and hot, leave the pips in. If you just want the taste of a chili like I do, remove the pips. If you remove the pips, the chilies aren't that hot. But the chilies are optional. Okay, so next I'm going to add the meat. I've cut it into little pieces. How much fat you take off depends entirely on your palate. I'm using lamb chops because that's what I have, but you could use beef. Beef works just as well. And I'm just going to brown it slightly. So you can see the meat is brown. And what I'm going to add now is I'm going to add this can of tomato, and then I'm going to add the garlic and ginger because now they won't burn. And I'm going to add 1 block of beef stock. Okay, now you can see it's a bit dry. I want to leave it to simmer for about half an hour. So I'm going to add a little bit of boiling water. And I'm going to let it simmer for a good half hour, and then we'll continue. It's been half an hour. If you're going to use stewing lamb, or if you're going to use beef of some sort, it's probably going to take longer, but the lamb should be soft enough. That's fine. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to add the green beans. And I'm going to let that simmer for another 20 minutes or so. In the meantime, now is a good time to get your rice going, and you need to prepare your potatoes. For those of you who have eaten green bean stew before or remember your mom's green bean stew, I know this is quite different. It's got tomato in, but I never liked the traditional green bean stew, so I combined mine with tomato so it could have more flavor or a different flavor. So if it looks a bit strange, it is different. It's my take on green bean stew. Okay, it's been 25 minutes And as you can see, it's gotten a bit dry, so I'm going to add a little bit of water because it's going to go for another 20 minutes or so until the potatoes are soft. And I'm going to season it now because I want the potatoes to have some of the seasoning. So in South Africa, for those of you who are watching from other countries, in South Africa our tomatoes are quite sour. So if we use tomatoes, we need to add sugar. So I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of sugar, and I'll taste if that's okay. And then I'm going to add, let's start with about a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm using white pepper today. And I'm going to do a good, ooh, that's a lot. I didn't expect that, but it's all good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the potatoes. I've used 2 potatoes, but they're 2 big potatoes. When I weighed them after I peeled them, they weighed 400 grams. So I'm using 400 grams of potatoes, and I like the potatoes nice and big. So if you don't like them like that, just make them smaller. And I'm just going to leave them in there to soften. And then I'll check the salt content afterwards. And you can see my rice is going on the other stove. And so it should all finish at about the same time. So I'm going to teach you a rice hack. I've boiled the rice and I've rinsed all the starch off with cold water, and now it needs to be steamed. But steaming it on the stove takes quite a while. So you can see I have a plastic colander, and I'm going to put the plastic colander onto a plate, and I'm going to put it into the microwave for 7 minutes. Then the potatoes are soft. You can see I've stirred the pot a few times. They are almost as soft as I'd like them. So the 7 minutes that the rice will take will be perfect for this to get done. Soft. So during the break, I added another teaspoon of salt and I added another teaspoon of sugar to the food. So dinner is finished. The rice has been in for 7 minutes. The potatoes are soft, and I'm going to dish so you can see how it looks. So you can see the rice is dry and it's fluffy, just like it would be if you had steamed it over a pot. Green bean stew with lamb and tomato. So I hope you have a good evening. I hope you can taste my food through the camera. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and then I'll see you soon again. Good evening everybody, and welcome to my channel. This evening I'm going to today I'm going to show you how to make some green bean stew. I don't know why I touched the pot. That was really silly. There's nothing in it. Good afternoon, everyone. No, is it afternoon or evening?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make... Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make green bean Bredie or green bean... Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a green Bredie... I forgot to say you needed to... okay, so what else did I say? You can cut this.
It's not traditional.
No, what else did I say? No, but then there's all these other things, just so you know.
Say it again. Because it was soft.
So during the break, okay, put off.